So here's the story. I am heading back out to the deer property I have close to home. It's an urban zone, so still before the standard hunting season. I've hunted it once, and yeah, you heard that story maybe. Yesterday, last evening, I went to scout because I've only got bucks on my trail cameras, and I'm probably the only hunter in the world who is frustrated that I'm only seeing bucks. But the problem is, in the reduction zone here in Indiana, you need to shoot a doe before you're allowed to shoot a buck. So until I see a doe, it's kind of pointless for me to go out there because I can't shoot any bucks until October 1st. It's currently September 22nd. So it's October 1st is coming soon, but the reduction zone gives you an opportunity for a second buck, where traditionally Indiana hunters would only have the opportunity for one buck per year. So long story short, I went to scout yesterday and just to see what I could see on the property that wasn't what my trail cameras were looking at. And I had a hunch that potentially some activity would be going in this northwest corner of the property where I have 0 cameras. Lo and behold, with 15 minutes of shooting light left, a doe and 2 yearlings pop out like exactly where I was thinking they might. So here I am, dressed in my Waterfowl timber clothing. I'm gonna sit on the field edge on the ground tonight, hoping, really crossing my fingers, saying a prayer that this doe is going to be just super habitual and she's gonna pop out, hopefully the exact same place, exact same time, and I'll be able to take a crack at said doe, freeing up my opportunities for that second buck. So, well, my first buck of the year, but second Indiana buck, you get it. So really, really excited about tonight. Really, really hoping she's consistent. The wind is absolutely perfect as long as I don't go too far north. Wind is coming straight from the north. The property in which she would be coming from, the property she came from last night, is straight west. She was kind of heading east, you know, milling about some of the soybeans that are still green. And as long as I get close enough, but not past her trail, she won't smell me at all. So it really doesn't matter what I smell like today, because she's gonna smell me no matter what. Even if my whitetail clothing weren't sweated out from that other night. Yeah, I took a shower, but still, yeah, she's gonna smell me. So really hoping to find that game trail, get as close as I can to it without crossing it. That's my goal. I'll keep you posted as always. So here we go. Let's chase a doe. Oh, we're here at the property, and my spy point just sent me photos. I've got it set up to sync twice per day. It was midnight and noon, switched it to 6 a.m., 6 p.m. and I set it on where I think their game trail was at probably 11 o'clock today, and 2:30, there they go. So I know where they're coming in and out of the field. At least I know where they went that one time. So really excited. That's just one more tick that it might be an awesome night tonight. So just, yeah, really, really praying that they want to come back to these soybeans later on here in a few minutes. So I'm not going to talk quite so much because I have no idea where they are in this timber section. They're on the neighbor's property, so I really, really hope that if I'm able to connect, that they decide to go into the beans. So I'm so excited. Holy cow. Holy cow. Oh, that just happened. Oh my gosh. She was 20 yards. Oh man, I hope that was a solid connect. Holy cow. My foot's asleep or out. Stand up and look. Oh, oh my gosh. Yo. Holy cow. Wow. Oh, I'm starting the track. I really hope it's not too early, but I really want to get on this doe before it gets too dark. Holy cow, that was exhilarating. Oh man, your typical hunter story. I was looking at my phone, looked up, all of a sudden, there she was. Didn't hear a thing. She might have been 40 yards away from me at the beginning, but thankfully she turned around and was walking like straight towards me. Didn't really have the ability to range her last minute. You know, she was looking pretty much straight at me, but kind of pegged her at the 20, 25-ish mark and looked at the footage. The footage looks okay. Probably a little high for the heart, but definitely double lung. We'll see. Found the bolt. Smells good, obviously. Like, I'm not worried about guts at this point. But yeah, just kind of nervous about tracking her this early. You know, it's only been 20 minutes, if that. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna go really slow. Good trail of blood so far, so really just have to go slow. And if I see her, you know, put a head up, you know, I just pray I don't bump her off the property. So I probably should wait. The more I'm talking to you guys, but man, she could be down 50 yards from here. Oh. The other hunter conundrum: how soon is too soon to start tracking? The hit looks solid. Pretty confident double lung. She's not gonna last that long, right? So yeah, we'll ease our way into it and see. But yeah. I thought it was a yearling. All right. Yeah, definitely double lung, man. Look at the froth, but definitely came out a bit farther back than I thought. Whew. Wow, here we go. Let's start the season right. Oh, thank you for your fight. Oh my gosh, lady. Oh, you're beautiful. You're gorgeous. Yo, so the other day we did a wild game dinner, and I introduced two of my friends who are both equally into hunting, and turns out they were just down like 10 minutes away shooting at an archery range not too far from here, and they decided to call their wives and be like, yo, I'm just gonna run home a little late tonight. I'm gonna go help my buddy. So I hope I haven't heard back officially, but potentially, yeah, two cool buddies are gonna be coming down here to lend a hand. They're both kind of new. One guy has never hunted a day in his life, maybe officially, never officially hunted. So this is his first whitetail season officially. So it'll be really good for him just to, you know, to see some of the ins and outs. The other guy has, he shot 1 deer last year. So not quite a newbie, but still newer in his hunting journey. So yeah, really pumped. I really hope they both can come. So, man, I'm just too giddy right now. I gotta call everyone. First has arrived.
Let's go.
Yes. Dude, I'm so thrilled you guys are that close.
Yeah.
Hope I'm not getting you in too much trouble here. Yo, Colton's here. This looks like Andy. Yes. The crew. This is the first time I've had a crew like helping me. I love it.
What's up?
Yes, dude. I don't know if it's worth showing you the whole story. Oh yeah, let's track her. This will be fun.
Have you tracked it yet?
Yeah, I know where she's at. Basically, just a few more yards up the way, there's like a little clearing.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I assumed, mine's not very pointy. Yeah, about right there. That's where I assumed they were coming and going. Because standing there looking into the beans, we can kind of see right here. Well, it's, at this point, it doesn't matter. So what I was looking for, since I knew they were here last night, yeah, so here's what I saw. And like all the weeds right here are kind of pushed this way.
Oh yeah.
And then like right here, you can kind of see
Yeah.
the beans are kind of doing something like that.
Yeah, you can see the line right there.
Yeah, so that told me this is, at some point, something walked through here.
Right.
Today, I sat down like right there in this little cubby. And I brought a chair, but like sitting down, I was like, I'm way too tall. Like I'm above all these shrubs. It's way more clear back in there than I thought it was gonna be. See, I was literally just sitting here. Yeah, I was just like sitting on my butt, cross-legged like this. And I was looking at my phone.
No way.
Yeah,
Right here.
like I said, classic like hunter story. I'm sitting here dicking on my phone and I look up just out of like pure luck. And she's standing about 50 yards. Like you see that tree line?
Yeah. Yeah.
That range is like 55 from here. And she's standing like at 45 yards, just right there. Just munching on the beans.
What did you shoot her at? 55?
No. So thankfully, it was just a 1. So I don't know if it was the same. I'm pretty sure it was the same 3. You'll hear later on. But so she was kind of like angled that way. She turned, started walking straight, like literally almost straight for me. Like she was aiming at my truck. So she wasn't walking straight towards me, but like dang
You're
close.
gonna get a good shot.
And so she was right about like 25 yards in front of me when I shot.
That's so fun. From the ground
Yes.
too. Like that
That's
had
so
to
fun.
be.
Dude, yeah, I've shot one deer from the ground before, but nothing like
That was super
nothing like this. So,
That's awesome.
but yeah, so like simulation, like let's say you guys shoot a deer and it's nighttime.
Right.
This is what you get to deal with,
Right.
but probably by yourself. So,
Oh, I'm calling you guys.
oh yeah, I'll answer, but like you might not have help. So again, just it's like extremely. That's why I love this thing. You know, this thing's on my head. I hit record, hopefully, and like I can see.
What happened?
Well, I'll tell you exactly what happened. So I'm sitting here and reviewing the footage. This little thing saved my tail. Well, saved me from like hours of searching, because I lined up, because I could see like the bolt went like right under this thing.
Right.
And so I knew she's like right here.
Right.
But it's almost more important, in my opinion, to like memorize the starting point of the trail. Like don't pay attention where they go. Like that doesn't matter. You have to let them like rest for like half hour, depending on your shot. So like ignore where they go, just like memorize where they were standing when you took that shot. So knowing that, I just kind of trucked in this way. You know, you walk about as far as you think they were standing. And I just assumed she was standing here because this cut. And I was standing here looking, and I was like, oh, hey, look, blood. And so I walked over here, and I'm thinking, wow, she was probably standing right here. So this was the first blood I saw,
Right.
sitting right there. So who wants to take the lead on the track?
I don't have light, so Colton.
Colton, you've tracked before, haven't you?
I've never tracked before.
Yeah, so here's the fun part, like,
You
dude.
got blood coming out on both sides too, which is good.
It honestly, like this is like one of the most fun parts.
I like that you already know where she's at, so like.
I do, yeah.
Blood.
I know exactly where
This
she's
is
at.
honestly like such a good trail though. Like
This is an example.
This is a good trail, yeah. It's like once your eyes start to like acclimate to it, and it was a lot easier before it got dark today.
Right. Well, this is good practice.
So
this is like.
oh, 100%, yeah.
Like that's where like I called my wife. I was like, I'm going. Here's blood right there.
Yeah, so it's not like the blood isn't going the direction she's going. It's like
necessarily.
perpendicular to where she's going.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I noticed too, they do tend to stay on trails while they're running.
Yeah.
Bleeding out, freaking out, you know.
Put the new guys on the trail, looking for the blood, giving them a little test. This is kind of fun. I know right where she's at, but these guys don't have a clue. They gotta find her.
This is like a scavenger hunt. I didn't know about this part. I'm really glad I won my boots. I almost didn't wear these boots.
So the question is, would you be here in flip-flops?
Oh, I probably would. It's just like found her.
Yes.
Nice. This is like a scavenger hunt.
The best kind of scavenger hunt,
Oh
yeah.
man. Look at you.
So she's already getting a little bloated. But again, like normal tracking, yeah, you might not find her for hours, so.
Right.
True friends here, carrying your deer out of the woods for you. We're almost there, yeah. Hey, buddy boy. Yeah. I'm not going to try and educate too much because I don't know what I'm talking about. I got my next phase, I think, is definitely I need to learn what all these things are actually called, like all the muscle groups. And like I can tell you, hey, this is good for roast, that's good for steak, this is good for steak. Yeah, that guy is so good. That time. So the front legs are not attached at all via bone. It's just 100% muscle. So you can kind of see some of those lines if you look right here. Mm-hmm. And then like up here, like when you move it, like you can see the shoulder blade. And actually, yeah, that's for shot placement. Like there's your shoulder blade, mm-hmm. which is surprisingly far forward.
Something Colt and I were talking about at the range.
So once you get this cut far enough, like I said, there's no like ball socket, nothing. It's just gonna fall.
Shoulder blade roast.
Yeah. And this, if you want to do a roast, be your guest. To me, that's all grind. Like I'll put that into brats and burgers and stuff. So shank, I would keep this. So I would separate it here. So there's your ossobuco, and that's burger brat. This is just trash. So trying to get the hair off. You don't have to film like all of this. Sorry, just Right, these front runner roof rack lights are money. Helped us out so much here. We got the whole dough broken down. It's since it's not my property, I'm just gonna take all the bits and pieces, chuck it in my truck, take it home, dispose of it there. You know, that way we're not attracting coyotes and all sorts of ruffians here to the property. But huge shout out to Andy and Colton for helping me out. Brilliant, super kind gentleman for jumping out here and pitching in. So that's the deer. Yeah, we got it all quartered out. She's gonna cool down overnight and we'll make some food. Thanks for tuning in.